Wow, this is like take three. Okay, so finding the best place in Costa Rica for you. This is so personal with people, depending if you're a city mouse, a country mouse, a beach rat. I suggest having at least one, but probably two or three different places lined up for backups. So, say you want to move to La Fortuna. You have your heart set on it. You might be there for a week or a month or a day and just say, "This sucks." You can bounce. It's really damn easy. This is the fifth or sixth spot I've been into in the last 3 years. And most places have positives and negatives depending on your wants and needs. So for me, climate is huge. Um, the relaxed country way is for me. The city stuff, the centros do not work. Just to give you some broad strokes, I'm not even going to go near the San Jose area just because I don't do well there. Perez Zeledon down in the southern zone is about three and a half hours south of San Jose. I lived there for about 2 years, 10 years ago, and 5 months a couple years ago. Excellent climate, good people. 45 minutes, you're down in Dami Beach, and plenty of stuff to do in between and around town. You got Diamante and Iuca, two of the best waterfalls in Central America. Chiripo, the biggest mountain there. The ferry is incredible. Um, there's just so much to do in and around town or within an hour drive. And the climate's 75 to 80 year round. You don't need a heater, you don't need air conditioning, you don't need shoes with laces. So not too hot, not too cold, easy to get out and do shit. Housing there is very, very reasonable too. You can get a 2-3 bedroom house for $600-800 a month all day long. So something to look into there. San Ramon, I really, really enjoyed. Close to San Jose, hour and a half away, I believe. Same thing as Perez as far as climate. It's just a little bit less than half as big. 75, 80 degrees year round. Open sidewalks, good restaurants. There's not as much to do in the immediate vicinity around San Ramon as there is Perez, but housing's just as affordable. I absolutely loved it there the 4 months I was there. La Fortuna, if it's in your radar, and with everywhere, I recommend renting before you buy or committing long term. But it's like 95 degrees there every day of the week all year. I've lived in Florida several times throughout my life, and it's like Central Florida in midsummer. Um, so yeah, it's just too hot to go out and enjoy shit. There's plenty to do. The hot springs. Who wants to go to the hot spring when it's 95 degrees? um, but yeah, it was too limiting for me. The grocery shopping around Fortuna was nil. So if you're a home cook, you're screwed. Your best option for grocery shopping, no shit, is Walmart 45 minutes away. So scenery, driving down the road's awesome. Other than that, yeah, just not for me. Um, I did live in Atenas for about 4 months. This was about 10 years ago, and I've been there several times since. It's hot as hell there. And I know the Google and the big billboard by town and all this shit says it's the best climate in the world. Okay, keep this in mind. It was voted best climate in the world by a Lonely Planet Guide review in 1994, published in National Geographic. And they've been riding it ever since. It is really hot there. I mean, there's great little restaurants. It's a cool joint, but once you get there, once again, you don't have shit to do around you. There's no little neighboring towns to Atenas. There's Atenas Centro, and then you are half an hour or 45 minutes away from your next option. Grocery shopping there is limited. Once again, it is hot. I mean, blinding. And somehow, the farther up the mountain you go, the hotter it gets. And housing is extremely expensive there. Well, in comparison to San Ramon, Perez Zeledon, I don't know why. I don't get it. There's a lot of European expats there. But it's a good alternative to be close to San Jose if you have kids in school. But right now, I was just kicking tires on Marketplace and seen this place in Puerto Viejo, about 5 minutes out of Puerto Viejo. Ended up loading up my dogs, getting rid of my shit, and moving here, and I have never been happier. There's a couple great grocery markets here. There are not a lot of people right now. It ain't the tourist season. But it's chill. It's relaxed. But what I was getting at the beginning was there's a lot of people that are either down here or moving down here, and they say, okay, I'm going to move to Atenas. It's the best climate in the world. You get there and it's like, this is the hottest climate in the world. Bounce out of your lease. Talk to your landlord and say, I'm not happy here. Eat my deposit. You can keep it, whatever. And check out your plan B or plan C. You might think you want to live at the beach and you end up not liking it. It might be too hot for you. It might be whatever. Me, myself, I never thought in a million years I'd end up living by the beach. I'm paying $700 a month for a beautiful house that's about 6 months old, furnished. I'm 100 yards from the Caribbean. I'm a 5-minute walk from a nice hotel with great food, very chilled. So yeah, who knows how long this is going to last here. I don't plan on moving just because I've been looking around so damn much, and this hits all the boxes. Got here 2 weeks later, sold my fucking car, got a pedal bike. I am good to go. I got tuk-tuks you can ride around all over the place. So I'll walk into Puerto Viejo, do my grocery shopping, and for $7 I'll take a tuk-tuk home. So yeah, just take your time and have plan Bs. As far as the best place to live in Costa Rica, Jesus criminy, there's like 17 or 27 different microclimates that repeat themselves. You got beaches all over both coasts. You know, it's going to be the climate's going to be a huge kicker. Conveniences, shopping. The roads suck all over the country. Deal with it. But yeah, there's just too many variables. So these people that go and put an hour, 2 hour video on best places to live in Costa Rica, I mean, where's a good pizza place? Someone will say this is the best in the world. You're going to go there and think it tastes like shit. So take your time, get your feet on the ground, go in there for 3 days on vacation. You're not going to get enough to know you want to move there, let alone buy there. I'm going to pop off a couple other short videos while I got shit on my brain and it's quiet around here. So, anyways, yeah, here's a view off my deck. The hammock there. So, anyways, I will bounce on in a second.